Welcome, my dear students in Prep 3. Let's continue solving equations. We studied in the last sessions how to solve two equations in two variables from the first degree. Today we want to solve the second degree equation in one unknown or in one variable. We will learn how to solve it graphically and algebraically. We studied in Prep 2 we studied in the first term how to draw the curve represent a second degree function. If we want to solve this equation using the curve, look at the intersection point with x-axis. Here we have x is the only one variable. So I look at the curve and determine the intersection points with x-axis. This intersection point is the solution of the equation. The curve can intersect the x-axis in 2 points. In this case, we have two solutions. And if the curve touch the x-axis in 1 point, so we have a unique solution or one solution, and the curve sometimes doesn't intersect the x-axis, so in this case you have no solution. The solution set is phi. Here, for example, the first curve intersects x-axis in 2 points, -1 and 3, so the solution set is -1 and 3. The second figure, the curve only touched the x-axis in 1 point, which is -2. So here we have only one solution, and the set of solution is -2. The last figure here, the curve doesn't intersect x-axis, so we don't have any solution. So the solution set is phi. Okay. Let's take this exercise. Graph the function f of x equals x power 2 plus 2x minus 6, taking x belongs to the interval -4 to 2, and from the graph find the two roots of the equation. The two roots, I want the two solution of this equation. We studied how to draw this curve. Using our calculator, we will form a table, or you can use substitution and you assume x from the given interval. So if you want to use your calculator, you will use mode, then you will choose table, and you will write the function. The start point here is -4. This is the end is 2, and the step is 1. In this case, the calculator gives you this table. We use this table to locate the points and join them by your free hand to get this curve. Here the curve intersects x-axis in 2 points, this point and this point. So we have two solutions. The solutions here are 1.6 and -3.6. So the set of solution is 1.6 and -3.6. This is about the solution set using graph. If you want to solve second degree equation algebraically, we studied before in Prep 2 how to solve them using factorization. And this lesson we will use another method, which is the general formula. Look at here, we have a second degree equation in one variable, which is x, ax power 2 plus bx plus c equals 0. A here is the coefficient of x power 2, b is the coefficient of x, and c is the absolute term. This is the absolute term. Okay, the general rule or the general formula to solve this equation is x equals -b positive or negative square root of b power 2 minus 4ac over 2a. This is the general formula to get the solution. Sometimes you have one solution, sometimes you have two solutions, and sometimes you don't have any solution. Okay, how can we decide if we have one or we don't have, or we have two solutions? According to b power 2 minus 4ac. So the first step, I'll look at the equation, I'll determine a, b, and c, then I'll calculate b power 2 minus 4ac. If b power 2 minus 4ac is greater than 0, it means it's a positive number. If it's greater than 0, a positive number, in this case we have two different solutions in our. We can calculate them by using this relation, negative b positive or negative square root of b power 2 minus 4 ac over 2a. One time we substitute by positive and the other with negative, so we get two solutions. If this this expression b power 2 minus 4 ac is equals to 0, in this case we have a unique solution. This term will be cancelled because this is 0, so we have only negative b over 2a. Okay, so if b power 2 minus 4 ac equals 0, so you have only one solution, which is negative b over 2a. If this is less than 0, so you don't have any solution in the real number. Okay, so if b power 2 minus 4 ac is less than 0, it means negative. And we said that there is no negative number can be put inside the square root, so we have no real solution. Okay, so b power 2 minus 4 ac determine if you have two solutions, one solution, or if you don't have a real solution. Let's take this example. Find an ordered stuff solution of the following equation using the general formula. We said the first step, determine a, b, and c. What is a? A is the coefficient of x power 2, so a equals 2. b, the coefficient of x, so b equals 7. C, the C is the absolute term, which is negative 4. So we have A, B, and C. A 2, B 7, and C negative 4. Now I want to calculate B power 2 minus 4 AC. Calculate B power 2 minus 4 AC. It will be 81. 81 is greater than 0. 81 is a positive number. So we have two solutions. How can we get the solutions? Using the formula, the general formula, negative b positive or negative square root of b power 2 minus 4 ac. Here b power 2 minus 4 ac under the square root will be square root of 81, so it will be 9. Okay, so we have two solutions. The first one, negative b, which is negative 7, positive or negative root 81 over 2 multiply 2 equals 4. So we have two solutions, 1 over 2 or negative 4. So the solution set is negative 4 and 1 over 2. Another one, here we have x multiplied by x minus 4 equals 3. At first, I'll multiply x by x minus 4, x multiply x power 2, and x multiply negative 4 is negative x. Okay, so now we have x power 2 minus 4x, and then get 3 to the right hand side, it will be negative 3. So we have x power 2 minus 4x minus 3. Now what is a? A is the coefficient of x, which is 1. B is the coefficient of, A is the coefficient of x power 2, which is 1 here. B is the coefficient of x, which is negative 4, and the absolute term c, negative 3. Now let's calculate b power 2 minus 4 ac. It will be 28. It's a positive number. So here also we have, yes, two solutions. The two solutions can be calculated by the relation negative b positive or negative square root of b power 2 minus 4 ac over 2a. So we have two solutions, which are 2 plus root 7 and 2 minus root 7. Here we have another exercise. A player beats the golf ball to reach a certain place, and the following relation expresses the height to which the ball will reach in feet, where t is the time in seconds. So here we have y is the height. Okay, y is the height of the ball and t is the time. So this relation describes the movement of the ball. After how many seconds? So I don't know t. T equals what? I don't know. After how many seconds will the ball reach the floor? Reach the floor, what does it mean? It means h equals 0. Okay, so I'll put h is y. H is y. So I'll put y equals 0 and I'll calculate t. So I have now the equation negative 16t power 2 plus 80t plus 20 equals 0 because the ball reached the floor. So this is 0. Can we solve this equation? Okay, this is a second degree equation, one variable. So let's solve it. Let's get a, b, and c. A is the coefficient of t power 2, which is negative 16. B is the coefficient of t, which is 80. And the 20 is the absolute term. Now let's calculate b power 2 minus 4ac. It will be 7680. So it's a positive number. So we have two solutions. Let's calculate the first one. The first solution is negative 0.239. This is a negative number, so we will refuse this solution. What about the other one? The other one is 5.24 seconds. So the ball will reach the floor after 5.24 seconds. The next part of this question is, will the ball reach a height of 130 feet? Let's see. A height of 130 feet, it means y equals 130. So I'll put y equals 130. So now I have negative 16t power 2 plus 80t plus 20 equals 130. It means negative 16t power 2 plus 80t minus 110, because here 130, it will go to the right hand side with a negative sign. So 20 minus 130 is negative 110. Now I have another equation, another second degree equation in one variable. I want to solve it. Let's get a, b, and c. A is, yes, the coefficient of t power 2 equals negative 16. B, coefficient of t equals 80. And c, the absolute term. Now let's calculate b power 2 minus 4ac. It will be a negative number, negative 640. So we don't have any solution. So the ball won't reach the height of 130 feet. Okay. If we draw this function, look at here. If we draw this function, we can see that this curve, yes, doesn't reach the height of 130. This is the height of 130. So the ball goes up, then it goes down before it reaches the height of 130. Okay, that's all about our session today. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you have understand. Try to solve more and more about solving equations. Next session we will talk about, or we will learn how to solve two equations, but in this case the first one is from second degree and another one which is first degree. So we will have two equations, one of them first degree and the second is second degree. Thank you very much for watching and see you next session. Goodbye.